Hello once again, fellow YouTubers. We are back today showing some video of gameplay on Modern Warfare 3, but we are posting this video to talk about the Black Ops 2 trailer that I am pretty sure everyone has seen by now. And we're just gonna break it down, and I'm just gonna tell you guys what I see in it, and hopefully it helps you guys out. And I will put the link of the video that I'm watching in the description, so you'll be able to see what, whenever I say what second it is, so you'll be able to see the picture. But right away, in the bottom left at about 5 seconds, it says the Vault, which we are not positive what that means. Skyler believes that it could be some retirement type of home for I guess mentally unstable. Not unstable, but just people that have nightmares, I guess you can say. And it seems that Sergeant Frank Woods, who would not be dead, even though Black Ops acted like he was, is there in 2025, which means this is set in the future, which I am expecting you all already knew. And then after that, we just see some video of him talking in the Vault. I mean, more than likely it is the retirement home that we said, but I'm not positive about that, so don't hold my word on that. And then at about 25 seconds, we see, it seems like just an aircraft carrier. I'm not sure what it would hold in the campaign. It's probably just cinematic things. I doubt it has a huge role in the game. Then at, let me get the second, just a sec. At 29 seconds, you see what I think everyone's calling the quad rotor. That is probably not the official name, but they've shown a lot of video on that. And it acts like the recon drone with a gun, though. And if you pause at around 29 seconds, you can see on one of the rotors it says Charlene, which in FPS Russia they said something about. So people are believing that it's just automatically on it. But I'm kind of thinking that you can put whatever you want on it, kind of like in Black Ops on your guns. How you could put your emblem on your gun. You might be able to do that with this, but that is just a guess. And then at 31 seconds, you see something that looks like a walking tank. And I personally hope this is just in the campaign, because I do not know how they could balance this in multiplayer. Because it just seems really OP. And then at 32 seconds, you see the missile launch. And if you look at the rocket closely, you can see the Chinese star, I guess. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but you can see that on the rocket, which is implying that there is another Cold War going. And then in the bottom right, you can see the quad rotor flying in the picture. I'm not sure why. Then there's one. And then at about 34 seconds, you see a airplane flying, which I believe is the X-47 Pegasus, which will be appearing later on in the video. And then it's a very short picture, but at about 34 seconds, something's coming in through the skies to hit a building, and this might just be campaign again, like a lot of this stuff could be. But this also could be taking the place of the Predator missile, coming in and just dive bombing people with planes instead of rockets this time. And like I've said before, this is just me guessing. None of this is set in stone or anything. Then at 36 seconds, it shows multiple quad rotors together, which I don't know what that would be for. It might just be campaign, or you might be able to control a flock of them, I guess you could say. Then 37 seconds, you get the first look at the first-person view of the quad rotor screen in the first person, like I said. And if you look in the bottom left, it says tap left bumper to, I can't even read it right now, quad follow, and then hold left bumper for all follow, which could be in a campaign mission where a squad of men are following you, or could be where other quad rotors are following you. I'm not sure either way. And then at 39 seconds, whenever he's showing you his little wrist thing, it goes by so quick that you can't see, but if you pause it, you get a lot of interesting information, like the month which he's looking at this, which shows that the war has been going for multiple months. Then what I think is most interesting is it shows the temperature of where he is, which is 72 degrees Celsius, which I converted into Fahrenheit. That is about 162 degrees Fahrenheit. And I honestly do not think that could be global warming, because that is a really high increase in temperature in 13 years. So my guess is it is nuclear warfare, raising the temperature, but I'm not sure. That's just my guess. And the next parts go really quick, and I don't really see anything in it. It looks like just campaign stuff where it's kind of showing you where the enemies are. But then at 41 seconds, it shows you looking through a wall at someone. It can tell you, and it shows that he has a gun. And most people just think that's cool because you can see through walls. But one person from, I just forgot the company, I think Treyarch. I'm sorry that I always mix up these who makes which game, but it's one of the people from there said, tweeted once before this trailer was released, "Repeat after me. I want a way to wallbang campers," which implies to me that this could be a way to stop campers, maybe a perk or a kill streak. So I'm not sure, or it might just be in the campaign. Hopefully it helps. This is something against campers, because I'm pretty sure nobody likes them, except for the campers. But just a thought. Then at 43 seconds, it looks like the assault drone in the front. But, I mean, it could just be in campaign, but I think it is what will be taking the place of the assault drone. And then the walking tank is in the background, right behind it. I'm not sure what it's called. So, I'm not sure what the name is of it, but I'm just calling it the walking tank. Then you see some more quad rotors at 44 seconds, and it looks like almost like an Osprey gunner, but I'm not sure. It could be a lot of different things. Then you see at 46 seconds that just something shooting a wall. I'm not sure what that is. And the next parts are just a lot of flying around, and then better look at the things that look like assault drones at 49 seconds. There's two of them and the quad rotors behind it. Like I said, I'm not positive this will be taking the place of the assault drone, but it looks fairly like it. And then at, let me get the seconds, at 51 seconds, I have not seen anyone talk about this yet, but this guy, the guy on the far right, or the only guy in it, has a gas mask on him, which I think implies that there will be gas, maybe grenades or kill streaks, or in the campaign at least, which, if it's going off of the old Black Ops, it would be probably Nova gas, but it might not be, because this is in the future, but you never know. Then see Mason saying that the enemy takes the keys. I'm not sure about this, but what I thought instantly whenever I heard that is that could be a perk or a kill streak. I don't believe it will be. Thought that would be interesting if you can actually take over someone else's, like, Reaper, which the Reaper probably won't be in this game, but I was just using that as an example. Then you just see the enemy taking over our helicopters and equipment. And then at 1 minute, you see Los Angeles, which is where I believe the vault is that Mason is staying at, but that's just a guess. And you see a ton of, oh, sorry, woods. Sorry about that. But you see a lot of helicopters or drones. I'm not looks like planes. It's really small in the background, but you see them attacking skyscrapers in Los Angeles. And then at 101, I think this is really interesting. This seems, I believe that this is the leader of China that we're fighting against during this game. I'm not positive about that, like I've said before, but that's just my guess. Then 102, I honestly am not positive what this is. Just like people maybe revolting. I'm not sure. It's just my guess. Then you see a first-hand look of flying a a plane at 104, which shows that you will be able to fly that in the campaign. I strongly doubt that this will be in multiplayer, but just to see some destruction. And at 110, get your first look at one of the guns, which kind of looks like the G18 from Modern Warfare 3, but probably not since it is in the future. And there's another gun at 111 and 112, but the better picture on that I'll show you later. Then another picture with people with gas masks. And then at 118, I believe that this is Woods back whenever he was fighting, because he has an M16 in his hand, which in 2025 I do not think they will be using, but I'm not positive. And then to the right, there's a beam of light, which the only thing I can think of for that is the mystery box from Zombies, and I do not think Treyarch would put some random light in on accident, so it has to mean something. Then keep going on in the video. He was talking some more and more explosions, and right there at 124, 125, around there, see a good picture of the gun that was shown before. And the thing with this gun is it is really customizable. I'm not sure if they'll use this in the game, and I'm not sure what it's called, but I've heard that it's really customizable, and the stock of the gun can be changed in many different ways to make it like an SMG and different type of assault rifle and an LMG, but they might not use that. It might just be a gun. I'm not sure. Then again at 125, I think. Yeah, 125. It's what I think is an Osprey gunner, or the replacement of the Osprey gunner, sorry. But I'm not sure, because it does have the drop-off in the back. But that could just be for men. I'm not sure. I don't see a gun on it, so I'm not positive. But they're at 126. You see something shooting, and it's acting like an Osprey gunner, at least by the way it's moving. But if you look on the top, you can see a 50 mm, which is the type of bullet that they'd be shooting. So yeah, 50 millimeter, which is what the MM stands for, and which implies that you will be able to change it, like the AC-130 had multiple different shots. Whatever this is, which flies like an Osprey gunner, will have different types of bullets or shots. And then at 127, get your look at an LMG that kind of looks like the SAW. If you're going, get some more views of airplanes following other airplanes, maybe in like a big either explosion or napalm. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like an explosion by the smoke, but could be napalm. Not sure which it is. Just think about 128, how there's a lot of planes going in at this. What I would imagine is Los Angeles, but could be China since we know we're fighting them.